Hey guys, it's Jaden here, and what I'm going to be doing today is sharing my thoughts and opinions about Splitgate, kind of like what I did with that xdepodcast video, and most importantly, compare it to Splitgate 1 in the most part, see what I like and don't like. So here we go with the whole video. I think shifting away, I don't like the whole shifting away from the Halo type game was implemented. It felt more like a Call of Duty and Titanfall hybrid, but some people also think it's a Halo type hybrid, which does have some Halo in it, but not as like fully Halo like Splitgate 1. The maps, there are like some good maps like Ozone, and some others I don't know. I really like maps like Frontier as well. But I hope we get Splitgate 1 maps in the game future. But I think they said they did say that they might do that. Overall, the gunplay is really nice, and I do really enjoy it. Even though it does feel like a little annoying sometimes getting sprayed from a portal, because this whole game is about the automatics and the precision weapons kind of suck in this game. So if they can like flesh out the precision weapons a little more to make them stand out in the whole Call of Duty-esque gameplay, then I think this game will have a perfect balance between Halo and Call of Duty. Something that no shooter in the industry has did before. Maybe they have, but who knows? I haven't really played it, but if they did, please let me know in the comment section. I think they made this a hero-based shooter because they knew that they thought xdepodcast would kill them. But I'm not going to talk about xdepodcast until the podcast, which is the next video that's coming up, and I got to get Bryce. But shifting away from that, I think the core gameplay is nice. It's really fun, and I hope this game is like really kind of broken. I can't believe I'm saying that, but I hope this game is like broken for the fun. Can't wait to see the competitive play. It's going to be ridiculous. I hope they have a mode where there's like no heroes in it too, just portal in game. I think the fact that you're what I don't like is that when you're shifting it away from the whole sandbox or having it be focused on the heroes, what you're doing is that you're kind of limiting the things you can put in the class. So if I'm Meridian, I can't use arrow stem shot. If I'm arrows, I can't use what can't arrows use? Like really, what can't arrows do? Arrows can do everything. That's why he's so good. But let's just say if I want to use arrows, I can't have the fast pistol that Meridian has, for example. Stuff like that. If there ever is going to be a Splitgate 3 or something like that, or a mode in this game, I hope like they do flesh that out a bit. Like get rid of the whole heroes thing and just like make it to where everybody can have it, or just shift it back to the Halo-esque gameplay. I didn't play. I was thinking about playing the 24 player mode. I didn't play it, but I heard a lot of people have fun with it. So I'm just gonna say that's a positive on that note. I mean, 24 players in Splitgate, 24 players in Portals, like that's completely unheard of in a game before. Alright, so now we're going to go into the things that I want to see improved and what features I want to see in the game. So first off, the Forge mode from Splitgate 1 has to return. If you guys bring this feature back, you guys will never have a content drought. You can spend as much time as you like on something as well. As long as we got something and there's a file share, and we can share all our maps and custom game modes on the matchmaking, I think you guys will never have a content drought. And if you guys don't want to or get sick of the custom made maps, you can just make a playlist or just add a setting within the playlist to turn off custom maps or something like that. Who knows? You can also queue in with the same people who do have it on. If they do get a developer made map. I feel like if you guys do this, you guys will not have a content drought like xdepodcast. But I'll talk about xdepodcast's content drought on the podcast. Another thing is that do not. I know I'm gonna get a lot. I hope I don't get a lot of hate for this or whatever. But do not let the people say that, oh yeah, these mechanics are broken and I don't want to learn them. I'll also just talk about this in the podcast, but if there's like a mechanic, make it part of the core gameplay or something like that. Don't make it to where it's like, oh yeah, these guys just can say trick or treat and they'll just get the candy they want, and then now people aren't happy about it, or some people just get the candy they don't like. So I hope this game has a huge skill gap, and also you can just learn the game rather than just jumping on and hope you can just win. And if you don't, the game just sucks overall. I also hope there's no skill-based matchmaking in this. I know I kind of contradicted myself there, but I hope this game has no skill-based matchmaking, so people can just like take time to learn it as well. And there's like a rank play that actually does have skill-based matchmaking. If you guys do this, I feel like you guys would bring back the casual gaming experience in a good way. Something that xDefiant kind of struggled with for a very long time, or actually with the whole game's life cycle, in fact. But yeah, I'll talk about the xDefiant situation on the podcast, like I said 3 times in a row. But 1047, you're doing a real good job showing it, like how it's done, how the gameplay is done, rather than just having people criticize the game because they don't want to learn a mechanic that you implemented in the game and they just hate it. You're doing a very good job with that, and I hope you further do that if there is a mechanic discovered or there's something y'all have to learn, rather than just completely nerfing a mechanic just so these guys can get the upper hand on these guys who actually do learn it. So I feel like if you just make or put it in the tutorial itself, you can actually have a new skill gap. But I can't wait to see the competitive players and how they, with this new portal system and how the class system. Don't make the game boring. Make it to where we get some custom made maps that can also be in competitive. Or if the map does so well, you could just go, hey, your map is really good, into this one player, and then they can be put into the game or competitive play. So yeah, that's what I want to see in Splitgate 2. I'll see you guys on the podcast once I get Bryce. We're gonna discuss like why xDefiant died, what was the problem with xDefiant, what xDefiant needed to succeed, and yeah, I'll see you guys in the podcast. See you guys next video.